courses, Cherry Valley and Buck Hill.
Yep, Buck Hill has a very
The scenery out here on the red course is actually my favorite part of the course. As you look around,
We're standing right now, and it's very user-friendly. Tell us about that.
Correct. Harry, this is a very unique golf course, just like a lot of Pocono golf courses in the area.
I think that for the high handicap guy, to assemble a group of teachers.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Inside Golf. Along with Colleen Wolfe, I'm Harry Donahue, and our tour of the Poconos continues today. Two more courses, Cherry Valley and Buck Hill.
Yep, Buck Hill has a very rich history. The first 9 holes were opened in 1907. Today it's 27 holes. Absolutely gorgeous. Donald Ross, Robert White design, great undulation, and these beautiful ridgeline silhouettes.
And at Cherry Valley, well, first of all, it's located maybe minutes from downtown Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, but it's a little bit off the beaten path. And it stresses one thing in particular, family orientation. Junior golfers, come on out to Cherry Valley with your parents. It's a great place not only to play the game, but to get a lot better. Buck Hill, Cherry Valley, coming up next on Inside Golf. Inside Golf is brought to you by the Pocono Mountain Visitors Bureau. Life's greater in the Pocono Mountains. Yingling, America's oldest brewery. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where America goes to play. Visit online at phillytomyrtle.com. And by the Philadelphia Section PGA, celebrating 90 years.
The Philadelphia section of the PGA of America is celebrating 90 years. Since 1921, the professionals of the Philadelphia section have proven themselves to be the players, teachers, managers, and stewards of the game of golf in the Philadelphia area. They are the experts in the game and business of golf. Please join us in celebrating our 90-year commitment to the game of golf.
In a crowd of light beers, how long does it take to find the Yingling Light Lager? About that long. 99 calories, 100% authentic lager. Yingling Light Lager. Rethink your light beer.
Welcome back to Inside Golf at Buck Hill Golf Club with Tom O'Malley, head PGA professional here. Tom, I see you got the memo. We both got our red striped shirts on.
very fine.
It's our second year here. And Tom, the history is very rich here at Buck Hill. Give me a little background on it.
Colleen, in 1901, Philadelphia Quakers obtained this land and started a retreat to get out of the heat of the city. And in 1907, they built a golf course. And we happen to be standing on that 9, the red 9, the oldest 9 here at Buck Hill. One of the great features of Buck Hill is having 27 holes.
Absolutely.
It really gives us a lot of options. The scenery out here on the red course is actually my favorite part of the course. As you look around, you can see the blue course off to my right, and of course the homes and Skytop Mountain to our right here. So,
Now, which holes are we going to see today?
well, today we're going to see our last hole on the blue 9, the last of the Donald Ross, the 18th of the Ross course, which is a great little par 4. Also the last hole on the white 9, which is the Ross front 9, great par 3, 200 from the tips. The first hole of the white 9, and then we're going to come out here to see the hole we're on now, number 7.
All right, Tom, well, let's head over to our first hole, number 1 on white.
Sounds good, Colleen. This is hole number 1 here on our white course. It's a hole where you can hit driver, and it would make it a much easier approach shot. Some big hitters can get it within 100 yards of the green, but a fairway wood or a hybrid is not a bad play here, just to keep it in the fairway. It's relatively tight, and getting it up to that 150, you'll hit into a bowl-shaped green as an approach. It'll give you a little look at it, and it's a really classic Ross bowl that falls off to the right into the creek.
Donald Ross played a huge role in the design of this course. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the specific characteristics and features and subtleties here?
Well, again, it's not a long course, but there's a lot of subtleties. There's not many flat lies in the course. In most spots, your one foot is going to be higher than the other, or the ball is going to be above or below your feet. The greens also are not real big greens. They're relatively small, so relatively small target areas, very well bunkered. Usually you do not have to carry anything though. There's no forced carries. Usually you can run it up as well. But so having your distance control down is a real huge factor here.
All right, Tom, here we are on the last hole of the white course, number 9, a par 3, and what a spectacular setting this is.
Yeah, one of my favorite par 3s here at Buck Hill. Runs from 158 yards to 203 yards from the tips. One of the larger greens here on the course. Well bunkered, as you can see, and Griscom Run, our little creek, kind of runs in front of it and then off to the left side of it. Green is one of the trickier greens on the course. It's not very severe, but a lot of little undulations that you think it's going one way and it goes the other.
Typical Donald Ross right there.
Very, very much so. It's subtle, yet provocative. Another great thing about this hole, I think, obviously, is the view. You have the pond behind the green. It doesn't come into play unless you really use the wrong club. Generally, you don't see many people going into the water there, and the beautiful willow trees. And then up above are some of the older homes in the community that have spectacular views of the whole area. What makes Buck Hill really special is the homes here and the community.
Well, it's just such a serene setting.
Exactly. I think that's why people keep coming back. Probably my favorite reason for being here at Buck Hill for the last 20 years is its natural beauty. It's like you're just stepping into nature, stepping back into time. It's fabulous. I've seen deer, bear, turkey, fox, beaver, just about any animal you can mention in the Poconos I've seen out on the course. It's kind of the beauty of this course is it just has that look like you're playing what was here. It isn't manufactured. It's very, very natural.
Okay, Tom, here we are on number 9, Blue. Obviously, the wind is a little bit of a factor today. What are some tips that you give golfers who are coming in here and playing for the first time?
Well, it's not a long course. It won't beat you over the head, this course, as far as length goes. But you always want to try to stay below the hole. It's a Donald Ross design, our white and blue course. Of course, we have a third 9, the red course, which is a Robert White design. But anyway, with our white and blue, it's very important to stay below the hole. When you pass the hole, even when you're on the green and pass the hole, a lot of times you're going to have a lot of trouble getting down in 2 shots. Keeping the ball in front of the greens, below the holes, that's a real key here.
And as far as the red course, what are some tips over there?
That's one where we have some of our toughest par 4s out here, and you really have to bang the ball a little bit out there. So it's a little more open where you can pull out that driver and really let it rip. That's really the main thing about the red. There's a couple little holes too. There's a little bit of everything over there, and mostly the natural beauty.
All right, well, let's talk about number 9 here.
Well, number 9 is a short par 4 downhill. It's 353 yards from the back tees. It's one of our only forced carries out here where there's the Buck Hill Creek is down below there. Most players elect to lay up here, so a shot that's about 200 yards really does it pretty well there. Will leave you somewhere in the 150 to 110 yard range. Of course, with the wind that's here today that you mentioned, some of us big boppers might decide to just go ahead and knock it over the creek and try to get on the green there. Not necessarily the smartest shot, but I'm not known for that all the time.
Seems like you guys are very family friendly here.
Well, we like to think of ourselves as the place to bring your kids to come play golf in the Poconos. We've just recently instituted a family golf program actually through US Kids and the PGA, where we have family tee markers, both level 1 and level 2. We have kids here golfing when they're 4 or 5 years old. We have a 2,000 yard 18-hole course set up for them. They can play 9, of course. And then when they grow up a little bit, improve their game a little bit, we have a level 2 that's running about 3,600 yards. And we have actual tee markers for them and their own scorecards. Hole number 7, it's a par 4. It's a dogleg right. It favors a fade off the tee. It'll bring you about a 150 yard approach shot if you hit a good drive. You can obviously see that you can roll the ball up here or you can carry it to the green. A deep bunker on the left side protecting the left front of the green. The ball tends to move right to left, so you want to try to stay away from that left side, which is kind of a trait of Robert White. A lot of the greens out here will have a high side and a low side, and the low side will be protected by a very deep bunker. Virtually every green out here has that feature.
How do the kids do on this hole?
Well, I know a couple of them beat me the other day.
Tom, one of the things I noticed about the course is that all 3 of your 9s are in fantastic shape.
We pride ourselves on conditions here at Buck Hill Colleen. The red, the white, and the blue are always in great shape. The greens are very lush. The fairways, you can see as we've traveled around today, it's always in great condition.
So people can book a tee time, and you have various membership options as well.
We have a weekday package, we have a full-time package. We have a large membership here, a lot of quality club events, but we are open to the public as well. And you can virtually make tee times as public or a member most times of the day and week.
Now, what if people want to stay up here?
We have 300 plus homes here actually. A lot of our residents are members here and play, but we do have some rental properties as well. You can come up and play for the day, or you can come up and play for the week or the month. You do get playing privileges as renters here at Buck Hill as well.
And you also have a new chef here, right?
Yeah, Patrick has been great. We have a restaurant that's open every day for lunch and some dinners, and that's a great part of the whole day.
It's a good setup you have here.
I think so.
All right, well, our thanks to Buck Hill and to Tom, and we will be back with more on Inside Golf.
Experience what golfers voted #1 for quality, selection, and affordability. Over 100 different championship courses, including 7 of America's 100 greatest. Indulge in gourmet cuisine, pristine beaches that offer endless activities, active nightlife, and more. It's an easy drive, and affordable nonstop flights are now available from over 25 cities. Start planning your Myrtle Beach golf vacation today and request a free quick quote for the best package rates. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's where America goes to play.
And welcome back. Our tour of Pocono Golf continues at Cherry Valley with Randy Scheich, the host pro. Hi, Randy.
Very nice to meet you.
Good to see you. You know, Randy, I look around, I see the mountains, and I see the beautiful scenery, but one aspect of this golf course is that it's very user-friendly. Tell us about it.
Harry, it's unique because Pocono golf courses are unique in a lot of ways because they're cut out of mountainsides.
Sure.
Okay. And all the holes somewhat don't resemble one another. Okay, you got our front side here, which is kind of tough. It's more Americanized, okay? It's more of a player's golf course, but once you do hit the ball, you get rewarded for hitting the ball good. Once you get on our backside, it's more of a links golf course, which you can really get up there and try to rip it and kill it and hurt it and, you know, make it scream. So,
all those good things.
All those good things that people want to enjoy themselves after playing.
You know, we talked a little bit too in terms of user-friendliness. You can take a cart, but you can also walk the golf course at any time, correct?
There is no doubt about it, and that's one of my big advocates these days is walking a golf course. Not too many people allow you to walk the golf course. People want to get their exercise because they know it is a health factor these days. The one unique thing about this golf course, it is not a long golf course, it is not a short golf course, but is a very user-friendly walking golf course for the family, for the wife, for the husband, for the children to really enjoy their day out here.
Yeah, nothing more comfortable than taking a walk with nature, playing a little golf.
No doubt.
And not a lot of distance, say from greens to the next tee box, so that you can just amble on over there and put your tee in the ground and you're ready to go.
No doubt about it.
Good way to spend 4 hours together. So user-friendly with an emphasis on family-friendly here at Cherry Valley. All right, Randy, why don't you give us a little tour? Let's start out with #1.
#1, Harry, it's a very interesting hole. As you see the foliage, and it comes out very, very pretty in the summer and fall. This kind of hole kind of is a risk-reward hole for our basic golfers. The reason why I say that is, as you see the red bridge down below there on the right-hand side, we do have a stream running across, and what we do is when people come in to check in and play at our golf course, we give them a little cheat sheet, a little sheet that says where you want to hit the ball. Our greenskeeper here, his name is Chris, superintendent I should say, is Chris Wittes, and Chris is very, very knowledgeable in cutting out fairways, roughs, and tees. He knows the strategies of the holes, and he knows how golfers know how to play the holes. So in essence, what it is where to hit the ball and where not to hit the ball. So there's 2 ways of playing this hole, and it is a 458-yard par 5 hole. To carry it over, it is 210 yards to carry it over the stream, but Most of the time, you just want to lay up to the hole so you know you're not going to hit that first shot perfect. And for those people that do hit that first shot perfect, congratulations to them, because they have another 100, 250 yards to lay up to the hole. This hole here, once again, is a risk-reward hole. It is 452. It's our par 5. It's our number 4 hole. It is cut out of the mountainsides of the Pocono Mountains. And as you can see, the sand trap on the left-hand side is basically 225 yards down there. Hitting the ball to the left-hand side is going to filter you down into the middle of the fairway. As you see on the right-hand side, if you don't hit it straight, you're going to get in trouble. So it's one of those holes, like I say, is a risky reward hole that if you do hit the ball straight and it filters down, God bless you, you got a shot to the green, as you see people down on the green right now. But if you do hit the ball to the right-hand side, you are going to get in trouble. But the fine line is, it's one of those holes that we talk about risk-reward, and you can really enjoy coming out. And on a day like today, which is beautiful, we caught a great day, is that they can enjoy carrying their bag or walking with their son, daughter, and just enjoying a good day out on the golf course. Here we are on our hole number 10 on our backside, starting off your second trek of the golf course, and it is a 308-yard hole going uphill, as you notice. We are bunkered in the front. But the unique thing about Cherry Valley Golf Course is, as you see, everything is tree lined. It is pretty, it is gorgeous. You can really get the scenery of what you really don't get at your home. The front 9 will lull you into a basic modern golf course, and that meaning there is tree lines, there is bunkers, there is hazards. Coming out to our second 9 reminds you more of a links style golf course, where it is out there and you can really hit the ball and enjoy yourself and not get in as much trouble as you do on the front side. So you feel really comfortable after you get off the front side to go onto the back side, and once you do get off the back side, you feel that it's a very, very enjoyable experience as your day ends at Cherry Valley.
Well, there's our look at Cherry Valley. And Randy, how about some of the other attractions here at the golf club?
Harry, there's many attractions that people really don't know about it. First of all, the location is just fantastic. We're only 10 minutes from the Delaware Water Gap Bridge from New Jersey, okay? It's a hop, skip, and a jump from there. Our other amenities is our golf shop, our restaurant. We have a seating for 100 people for outings, which we like to cater to, and it's great for outings because we cater to not that perfect golfer that wants to go out there and have a good time and not lose all his balls. And then we have a meeting room that's upstairs, and that seats approximately 16, so you can have a little conference meeting upstairs, and then you can go out and play golf. And we do have a lunch special during the week, and that is $34, and that includes your cart, your green fees, and the lunch. Okay, and on the weekends we have a lunch special also, which is $45, and that's cart, green fees, and lunch. So you really don't see that too often anymore. So you can spend really the whole day here without traveling too far, to other places.
So it's priced right, the golf is challenging, and it's user-friendly. Randy?
Very much so.
Thanks a lot for being our
Harry,
host today here at Cherry Valley.
Thank you so much. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.
And for more on Cherry Valley Golf Club, as Randy said, right outside of Stroudsburg, you can go to InsideGolf.net and link up the Cherry Valley. Inside Golf continues with Teed Off in just a moment.
For media days, they bring the media out and say, let's show them how tough our course is. Tuck the pins behind every bunker.
It's time light beer got some character. 99 calories, 100% authentic lager. Yingling Light Lager from America's oldest brewery. Rethink your light beer.
Experience what golfers voted #1 for quality, selection, and affordability. Over 100 different championship courses, including 7 of America's 100 greatest. Indulge in gourmet cuisine, pristine beaches that offer endless activities, active nightlife, and more. It's an easy drive, and affordable nonstop flights are now available from over 25 cities. Start planning your Myrtle Beach golf vacation today and request a free quick quote for the best package rates. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's where America goes to play.
Guests of Inside Golf enjoy dining at Sin Sin, the popular Asian fusion restaurant located on Germantown Avenue in the heart of scenic Chestnut Hill. What's on your bucket
And now
list
it's time for
golf?
Teed Off, brought to you by Yingling, America's oldest brewery.
Compete against the thieves I have to play against.
Welcome back. Inside Golf continues with our Teed Off segment today from Edgemont Country Club in Delaware County with our panel of experts in a number of fields. First of all, to my immediate right, Mr. Tony Leodora of Golf Talk Live every Saturday on WNTP in Philadelphia. To my left is Jim Lynam, who says he plays here at Edgemont maybe 350 times a year.
Close.
Right, he's a twilight golfer. He gets a lot of people don't see him because of his late schedule. And another guy that plays a lot of golf here at Edgemont, Herb Magee, soon to be inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. All right, Herb, I'm going to pose this question for you first. You are for one day the king of the golf world. What would you do?
Just one day?
What's on your bucket list for
Well,
golf?
number one, I would raise my handicap so I could
Okay.
compete against the thieves I have to play against when we travel around with all these St. Joe guys.
Right.
We have a group of a whole bunch of guys that
You've just indicted a lot of former St. Joe's
You're in there,
athletes.
Harry.
And you're in there.
And
You're in
myself.
there, and I rarely win. So if I could raise my handicap, I would do that. And second thing, the thing I would really do is give myself more time to play. During the summer, we run a lot of basketball camps. I should be out here today. I should have been out there yesterday and tomorrow and the next day. So I love it, especially here at Edgemont. This is a fabulous place to play golf. Bunch of great guys.
Now,
And
you've
it's
begged the
fun.
question from a lot of our viewers. What is your handicap, by the way?
My
Your
handicap,
official
my official
index
handicap
of
will go up today because I posted some scores. But my handicap is right now about a 12.5 index.
12.5.
But after today is recorded, it'll skyrocket, believe me.
Okay, you're trending up, in other
Yes,
words.
exactly. That's a
Okay.
good word, trend.
Trend. Tony, what would you? You've been
All right.
king of the golf world several times, but one more time, what would you do?
I'd rather be king of my house for one day, but that is never going to happen. King of the golf world, if it was only one thing, I have a whole long list, but if it was only one thing, I'd get rid of all the people that keep setting up golf courses so difficult for every little tournament in the world. I'm not talking about for the U.S. Open. U.S. Open, unfortunately, does more harm than good a lot of times for golf because everybody feels they've got to copy that kind of setup. But for every other thing, for every member guest, for every kind of gap event, for media days, you know, they bring the media out and say, let's show them how tough our course is. Tuck the pins behind every bunker, put the holes on side of hills, and then here's these guys out here to shoot 112, you know.
And
they're
takes
gonna say,
5.5 hours
right.
doing it.
Stop setting up courses so hard. Bottom line, folks, bottom line. You know, they say, we got to protect the... Nobody ever walked off a golf course because it was too easy, period.
Jim Lynam?
I concur with that, by the way.
Okay, that's you got to give credit to Tony. But on your own, anything off the top of your head that you'd like to
if I were
change?
literally the king and I could run the show, the first thing I would do, unlike Herb, I play every day. And my handicap is double Herb's. By the way, that's 12 from 24. I'm supposed to get 12 shots from Herb,
Yeah, but
6
he's
aside.
trending up, so that's going to change.
But no, coaching, Herb and I have spent the majority of our adult lives as coaches. I think that for the high handicap guy, to assemble a group of teachers who could teach people how to play, people like me. And it's a very elusive thing. I think sometimes the guys who teach can't relate to people who have like big time problems hitting the ball consistently.
You know, compared to some other sports, I think golf has some of the most complicated rules and a book that thick that probably 98% of golfers have never read. And there's some things in that rule book, and you know, anybody that goes out there, gee, what do I do here? Even a guy like you that plays as much as you say probably has to question yourself, gee, what's the ruling here, right? And a couple rules I would like to see changed. One, I think the out of bounds rule should be changed. Stroke and distance, I think it should be just stroke. it's like hitting into a hazard. What's the difference between hitting into a crick from 240 yards away on the tee, and all you do is drop the ball, you know, if it's a lateral hazard?
The difference is the color of the stake.
Right,
Literally.
exactly. Yeah, you don't want that white stick
Right.
to be the barrier. And the other thing is hitting out of divots, as I think that should be ground under repair. And I know that's a topic that's been discussed by some of the greats in the game, greater even than Jimmy and Herb. But they're the two things that I would change.
They're both good ones, Harry. I
You
like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck at the USGA and the Royal and Ancient St.
Yeah, they're not
Andrews to
budging
change
on that. Yeah.
No, they're not gonna do that.
As you say, literally you play golf and every 18 holes there's something that happens where you go, I'm not sure about that rule.
Right.
And both Jimmy and I have been playing a long time, and you figure like, at one time I had to quote coach the golf team at Textile, and what I did was drive the vans and drop them off. And Jimmy was actually the quote St. Joe's.
Really?
So we used
Way
to,
back,
yeah.
sir.
You guys coached against each other?
Yeah, I beat him about 6 straight.
I was going to say, you were the last twosome going off, right?
And then people would come up and ask me about these rules, and I'd say, you know, it's fine to pro. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, good luck trying to read that rule book, by the way.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens if you're with Coach Lynham and Coach McGee. You can do anything you want. I'm sure they won't mind.
If you're my partner, especially.
Especially, yeah, with his new handicap. Inside Golf's back with more in just a moment.
Teed Off has been taped on location at the historic Edgemont Country Club on Westchester Pike, a private club that caters to the community for weddings, outings, parties, and meetings. Find out more about the club that has hosted everyone from Bob Hope to Ed Doherty at Edgemont.com.
The Philadelphia section of the PGA of America is celebrating 90 years. Since 1921, the professionals of the Philadelphia section have proven themselves to be the players, teachers, managers, and stewards of the game of golf in the Philadelphia area. They are the experts in the game and business of golf. Please join us in celebrating our 90-year commitment to the game of golf.
Colleen Wolf's wardrobe is provided by Adidas, the leader in men's and women's apparel for the athletic golfer. That's going to do it for Inside Golf this week. Good to take a look again at Buck Hill and Cherry Valley. And there's the golf cart.
That's right. All of our viewers can go to InsideGolf.net. It's a wonderful value. A lot of the courses that we've seen up here on the card, it's 7 courses. It's $40. You can't miss out on that.
It's a great value and great golf in the Poconos. Now, next week, Inside Golf will have a preview look at the AT&T National. Second year at Aronimink, actually the last year at Aronimink, so you won't want to miss that. And then we're back in the Poconos.
That's right. Pocono Manor is coming up. Can't miss that either.
Okay, for Colleen Wolf, I'm Harry Donahue. Remember, no matter how bad it's going for you out there, don't pick up. And we'll see you next time on Inside Golf. Inside Golf has been brought to you by the Pocono Mountain Visitors Bureau. Life's greater in the Pocono Mountains. Yingling, America's oldest brewery. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where America goes to play. Now fly nonstop on Spirit Airlines. Details at phillytomyrtle.com. And by the Philadelphia Section PGA, celebrating 90 years.